Today I will tell you few tricks on how to select a column or a row that has blank cells in between. If you follow or practice these steps, you will become a master or a pro in navigating your Excel sheet. Hello everyone, I am Reddy. Welcome to my channel Reddy Excellent. Without wasting any time, let's go into the video quickly. How to select a column or a row that has blank cells in between. Here I need to select this D column from the beginning to the end. How to do that? If I do like this, Control Shift down arrow, takes so much of time if there are so many blank cells in between. Then what is the workaround? In the same way, I want to select a row that has a blank cells in between. Here if I select like this, Control Shift right arrow, it takes some time. If there are more blank cells in between, it takes so much of time to reach the last cell. Then how to select this entire full row up to last cell? There will be various methods to achieve this requirement, but I will tell you which I feel are efficient and very easy to apply. Before explaining them, I will show you a snapshot of all the options I am going to tell you. Just have a look at this. I have 4 methods I am going to explain to you. Just have a look on this. Have a screenshot and go through it when I am explaining all these 4 options. Now I will explain the first option. We have to select the first cell in the row or a column. Now I will explain all these methods by selecting the column. Later I will show how to select rows also. Now select the first cell. Now press Control Space. It selects all the full column. Now just Control Shift up arrow. By this way we can reach the last cell. The same way to select the row, go to first cell in a row and press Shift Space and just Control Shift left arrow. In this way, we can select entire data column or data row very quickly. In some cases, the data may not be starting in the first row or first column. There will be some blank spaces. In that scenario, if you apply this same logic, it will not work. It's not working. In this scenario, I will be using name box or F5, or we can invoke this by pressing Ctrl G or F5. Here, enter the starting point E3 colon E. Type some number after the last cell. For example, here I am putting 1,25,000. My data is having up to 1,20,000. I am putting some 5,000 extra here. Enter. It reaches the cell after the last cell. Now I am pressing Ctrl Shift up arrow. By this way, we can select from the beginning to the end of the record. Same way we can apply this method for a row also. Just press Ctrl G or F5, or you can use a name box also. I will try by using name box for these rows. The starting point is B7 colon. Now I am typing up to S7 and just press enter. It selects from B7 to S7 and just Control Shift left arrow. By using this method, you can select the data range even if you have some blank rows in the beginning, blank rows or blank columns in the beginning. Do you feel this step is somewhat the typing the full range is somewhat difficult. I will reduce your typing the text. The third step, go to the first cell, go to name range, name box, type directly the last cell. In this case, E 1,25,000. And instead of putting enter, we just press shift enter. It selects from our starting point to the cell I have entered right now, and press Ctrl Shift up arrow. In this way, you can select entire data as per our requirement. Same way I will practice for row also. Go to the first cell, Ctrl G or F5, from S7, Shift enter, and just Ctrl Shift left arrow. To have a better visibility, I am just freezing this pane. Freezing the headers, or WFF. In some cases, the last cell may not be your data. Sometimes the last cell may be some other thing will be here. For example, down, some other database is there, but you want to select only the first database. I'll just copy this data to somewhere down here. In this way, if you have data like this in the last, some other database is there. In that scenario, the steps I have shown in all these 3 steps I have shown till now will not work. Let me try by using the last option. Go to the first cell. I am using the name box here, E 1,25,000. Shift enter and Ctrl Shift up arrow. Here, if we see, it has been selected the second database also, but I require up to here. In this case, I can use a helper column which don't have any blank cells. Go through carefully. Go to the first cell and Ctrl Shift down. It selects the full column in our database, in our first database. Shift right arrow. By using Control dot or tab symbol, you can change this name active cell range. Active cell you can change here. And now currently it's in the D3. Now I have to get the starting point to E3. For that, either I can use Control dot or I can use tab symbol. Now I am using tab. I am reaching the E3. And again, you just press Shift right arrow. In this way, you can select only a specified portion of your data, your database or your table if you have multiple data ranges within the sheet. Here if you see, the second database is not selected here. Same thing will apply for selecting rows also. In this case, for example, if you have some other data here, and if I try any one method as I shown earlier, Control G, S7, Shift enter, and if I am putting Control Shift left arrow, it's not selecting up to here, selecting some other cell. In this scenario, I can select any other row which doesn't have any blank cells by pressing Control Shift right arrow, Shift down. To go to this B6 to B7, if I press some tab symbol, it takes so much of time. It will reach and it will travel entire from P to H6 and then only it will come here. Now I can use either Control dot, it will travels to all corners, or I can use just enter also. It reaches the next cell in the down. Now I am pressing Shift down arrow. By using these all four methods, we can select the columns or rows which is having blank cells in efficient manner. To learn all those four options, I suggest you to learn for all those options. Use as per your requirement and as per the situation demands. Thank you for watching this video. I request all of you to practice these steps. Otherwise, if you don't practice, we will forget. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.